All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Greg K6EGG live stream. I am doing a remote broadcast tonight from Santa Monica, California. I'm not able to connect to my open spot for some reason today. I think I might have turned it off, but I'm not 100% sure. I didn't turn my radio on either, so I had to call my wife to save me again. So good, Alicia. Thank you for helping me out, helping the stream out. I have a little bit more of a, what's the word I'm looking for? A setup here. I have a second monitor, so I'm able to add a few more features in, so I have a little more working space to deal with other than an 11-inch screen that I was dealing with earlier in the earlier broadcast from this location here at work. It's not going to be an all-the-time thing, but at least, no, I'm not at Dodgers. I'm over in Santa Monica in the studio right now. Their Dean coworker. So right now I'm connected to DStar. I'm on 30 Charlie, I think. No, wait a minute. Let me take a look here. That's a good question. I think I'm on 30 Charlie. So let's go ahead. I got some new graphics here. They need me in the field. Okay, I'll be there in a few minutes in LA time. 30 Charlie. I could still do DMR tonight, but I'll have to do it via Allstar link, so no big deal. But do you notice I got a little more stuff going on? I got the graphics in there. Just trying to make it as good as possible. Nobody wants to go to Baltimore. Spend a lot of time in Baltimore. Did a couple baseball games there, a lot of baseball games there actually. So I can go back between 30 Charlie and 1 Charlie here on the graphics. So, but right now I'm on 30 Charlie. Let's see if we can make some contacts here. I haven't tested this for a little while, so hope this works here. I think I'm on DStar mode. This is Greg K6EGG monitoring 30 Charlie from Southern California, 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles. Did I just key over? I think I just keyed over JJ there. This is Greg K6EGG monitoring 30 Charlie from Southern California.
Hello, Greg. This is W9JES. Just testing out my new little setup here.
Sounded pretty good coming into Southern California right now. And what kind of setup do you got going right now? What's up, Mark? How you doing tonight? Come on a little bit early tonight.
Oh, Greg, I'm using a MMDVM hat, not in my DStar, but it's directly connected through a USB cable to my computer here running BlueDB.
Sounds pretty good on my end. No complaints. Sounded nice and loud. And is it wireless Wi-Fi, or do you have to plug your like Ethernet into the router?
Well, I'm talking to you right now on my 7100 through RF over to the MMDVM wirelessly, RF wireless, and then that's connected through a USB cable to my computer. Over.
That's pretty cool stuff, man. Sounds pretty good. As always, love testing stuff out and trying to get the most out of your radios and setup and stuff like that.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a fun little way to do it. I still got my Pi-Star on my Raspberry Pi over here with another hat on it, but I got that down right now because I'm playing around with a new Allstar setup that I'm building.
What kind of an Allstar setup? You building your own node or something like that?
Yeah, kind of, but I have a Shari device here that I'm just starting to put the image on the Raspberry Pi and going to configure my node, get that up and running.
Excellent. I would love to see some pictures when you get that set up and see how you did it. Maybe some people can try it at home and stuff the way you did it. No, it's not COVID.
Yeah, probably not. But
Probably not.
Kidding, Greg. Anyway, well, I don't want to hog it up here. I want to get back to doing this and let someone else get on here. Anyway, hope everything goes good at work today, and glad to see you back on the radio. 7.3 K6EGG, W9.
Right on, Mark. Copy that. This is Greg, K6EGG. I'm going to monitor for a few on 30 Charlie from Santa Monica, California. Real quick, let me show you what I got going on. This is my setup right now.
K6EGG in Santa Monica. This is K5 Zulu Foxtrot, Naples, Florida.
Well, I guess I'm not going to show you guys what I'm doing. K5 Zulu Foxtrot. How you doing tonight from Florida? Probably getting a little muggy over there for this time of year in July, correct? Being right on the coast there. Especially that part.
No, it's not too bad yet, Greg.
Yeah.
We get a rain in the afternoon, and it does bump up the humidity just a bit. Kind of humid in the morning, but it's I don't know. It's Florida, you know. The weather's the weather. Yeah, I've been meaning to say hello to you, and I hear you on all the time. I'm doing it the old-fashioned way here, Greg. I'm on an Icom IC-9700, going through our local repeater here in Naples, AA4PP. About 3 miles away from the repeater as the crow flies. So, but yeah, hanging out in the Radio Shack tonight. Listening to 30 Charlie, and I've got my my Flex 6400 on, tuning around the bands a little bit, so just seeing what's going on. How's things out in California? I used to live out that way. I lived in Watsonville for a number of years. Over.
Copy that. Yeah, things are great in California. Well, for the most part. I don't know how long you've been out since you've been out here, but things have changed drastically over the last couple of years. But for the most part, it's still home. And I was checking out your setup there on QRZ. You got a nice little stack of radios there. I'm on a Icom 9700 myself, although I'm just remoting into it via this SDR control software because I'm at work in Santa Monica right now. And I'm going into my hotspot that's sitting in my office. I don't think I have any repeaters nearby that transmit into 30 Charlie that I can reach at least. I know there's one down in Laguna. And I think Watsonville is Northern California, so quite a ways away from where you're at, where you were at, and where I'm at right now. But nonetheless, I hope you like Florida. I'm hoping to get out there in the next couple months and enjoy the atmosphere down there.
Roger, Roger. Well, if you make it down here to Southwest Florida, please feel free to look me up. I'm here in Naples. Pretty nice community over here in Southwest Florida. And Watsonville's up there by Santa Cruz. I used to work in San Jose for a while.
Worldwide.
I worked for IBM for 20 years and was on temporary assignment out in California from Danbury, Connecticut. But I used to love to go down to Monterey and Gilroy and down in that area, Santa Barbara. I used to love to get down into that area quite a bit when I lived in Watsonville. Used to always love to go to Gilroy for the Garlic Festival over.
And I'll tell you what, Monterey this time of year is beautiful. I used to do a motorcycle or a super bike race in the 90s into the early 2000s. About this time of year, I think it was about mid-July, and the weather there is beautiful, a little bit cool in the morning, a nice ocean breeze in the afternoon. I spent the day off and went to the beautiful aquarium there, and I really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to taking my daughter up there, hopefully in a couple of years, or maybe even next summer. Just depends on the timing and everything like that. But definitely a beautiful part of the state. Very expensive part to live in, but nonetheless, I enjoy visiting. Used to spend a lot of time up there when I did some auto racing and stuff. And I think I did some stuff in San Luis Obispo for the college up there. It's been about 20 years, but nonetheless, great area of the state.
Yeah, Roger
Copy that, Joe.
Roger that.
Oops,
Well, things
sorry
were
about
really
that.
expensive back then when I was out there. I mean, we're talking about 1985. But I'm sure the area down there in Monterey is still beautiful on the pier out there, going out to the aquarium. I've actually been scuba diving right in that bay just off of the pier, and I was down there with the seals and the kelp, and man, it was beautiful, but it was cold. I had to wear a 1/4-inch wetsuit down there. Probably should have had a dry suit on. Over.
I'm not a diver. I rarely go into the ocean, but I do know some guys that I used to work with back in the day. They've gone diving up there, and it's pretty cold in the 50s down there. So I don't think I'll plan on doing that. I'm not a big fan of the cold, but I appreciate you jumping and saying hi. I don't want to hang 30 Charlie up here. I know this is a pretty popular DStar reflector, but I enjoy the conversation and hope to hear from you again there. This is Greg K6EGG for John over in Naples, Florida, K5ZF. It was once again, man, jump in and say hi whenever.
Yeah, okay, 73. Yeah, have a good time. I watch your YouTube every now and then, but at any rate, I wanted to say hello. But have a great evening, and I'll catch you sometime down the road. And like I said, if you do ever get out here to Naples, please let me know, and I'll be happy to meet up with you and have a cup of coffee or an 807, whichever you prefer. Over.
Copy that. That sounds good. I'll definitely bookmark you there.
Okay, Greg. 73. This is Kilo 5 Zulu Foxtrot. I'll be clear and listening on 30 Charlie.
All right, so that's 30 Charlie. I thought it'd be a little busier this time of night. Got some issues here. Sorry about that. I'm not used to doing this all by the mouse. I got 2 screens I'm going through right now. So I'm just getting used to it. I was trying to bring up my dashboard so I can look at everything. There we go. So yeah, I'm on 30 Charlie still. So maybe I'll cruise over to 1 Charlie here and see if anybody was over there. I did hear, hold on a second. South Korea was in there a little bit earlier. And I got the graphics for this so you can see where I'm at.
F0,
Now, so I can go back and forth
Charlie.
there. They're at the top there underneath the dashboard. So I did some work on this when I had some time this morning before I started work. Man, having 2 screens is really nice, but that's got a lot of maneuvering around. Looks like Ivan was in there from South Korea. I see Dana in there. Dana, if you're still there, do you want to try? I don't know if I could do 3 screens. Dana, if you want to try Simplex real quick, I would love to see how I sound locally to you. 3 screens. I don't know if the M1 can. Yeah, I can't. See? Why are you doing that stuff? So obviously I've been pretty busy. Haven't been home all too much. But I am looking forward. I'm going to Honolulu in about a week and a half. And I'm debating on bringing my radio or not. I think I am with an antenna, depending if it can fit in my luggage with a mag mount. Try not to bring as much stuff as possible. Bring it, but I can do my radio from here, though. But I'm staying in a high room, and I should be able to get some good coverage up there, as far as I know. So I've been on a local amateur radio Facebook page for Hawaii. I'm going to try to hook up with some people before I leave online to see what repeaters are active. I think there's just one DStar repeater that's in range for me to hit there in Oahu, Waikiki, which is, it's not considered the big island, but it's considered the main island where most of the commerce takes place and stuff like that. It has a couple Navy bases, a Marine base, and basically like a downtown. It's kind of like more like Miami almost. But right now I'm on 1 Charlie. See if I can make a couple contacts out here on 1 Charlie right now. This is Greg K6EGG monitoring 1 Charlie from Southern California in the city of Chino, about 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles.
K6EGG, this is HR5BBD. Hi, Greg. Good to hear you again. You are coming in here in Korea very nicely. Loud and clear signal. Back to you.
Hey there, Ivan. Good morning to you. HL5BB David. I hope all is well over there, and you're enjoying your summertime over in South Korea. Oh yeah, you're right. I'm not in a chino. I got used to it. Sorry.
Yeah, that's right. It's summertime here. It's actually we are in the rainy season, middle of rainy season. We have a lot of rain during last 2 weeks. And still we will have many rainy days from now on until end of July. Okay, thank you very much. You are coming in very nicely here. Today I'm gonna go to local senior welfare center, and I'll use the library. I will read the book in the library in the morning time. And of course, I bring my radio,
Hey, Jojo.
and the DMR radio with me. And if I get bored reading a book, I go up to the rooftop of the building and operate the DStar and the DMR, you know. every day I go there. And in the afternoon, I work out at the gym there. There is very nice gym there, and of course I have lunch there and come back home around 5 p.m. It's much cooler than my home. Okay,
It's probably
thank you very
sticky,
much, Greg.
muddy over there.
Seriously, and hope you met many stations there today. K6EGG, this is HR5BBD. I'll catch you again. Have a nice sleep. Bye-bye, Greg.
Copy that, Ivan. I wish we'd get some summertime rain here in Southern California, but we don't have any in sight. Although it's been not too hot, only in the 80s here in Southern California, especially where I'm by the beach, not too far away. It's actually in the upper 60s right now, believe it or not. It's starting to get cloudy, so it actually feels like a beginning of fall or late spring day here. And I'm actually in Santa Monica right now. I'm remotely connected to my my radio via my M1 Max. So thanks again for the contact. I appreciate it, Ivan, as always. You take care down there in South Korea. HL5 BBD. This is Greg, K6EGG on Reflector 1 Charlie. And as you well know, also currently live streaming on YouTube with a link in my QRZ profile. That was a lot to get out.
Okay, Greg, thank you very much. Oh, you are now in Santa Monica. Okay. I wish I could go there soon. Okay, thank you very much. You have a good evening there and catch you again. K6EGG, this is HR5BBD 73. Bye-bye, Greg.
All right, that's Hat down there in South Korea. Anybody new to the channel that's coming off from 1 Charlie, thanks for stopping by and saying hi. Let me see here. I'm trying to read the... Oh, this thing pops closer. Even better. Nice. It's good to hear. So Mark, there in the chat, he also has the SDR control, which I'm using. You see in the bottom right there underneath the dashboard for 1 Charlie for the hotspot. I'm basically, for you guys that are new coming in watching, I'm remoting into my Icom 9700 using the SDR control software, which I'll see if I can find it here. SDR control software. Bring it up and so I can show you guys exactly what I'm using here. Let me bring it up. Oh gosh, I suck on this. Anyways, so I can basically connect via Wi-Fi wherever I'm at with my laptop into my radio at home. I just have to open up a few ports. I think it's 3 ports into my router: 50,001, 50,002, 50,003. And that controls the audio, data, and metadata, so you can see the stuff on the screen. And people don't even realize that I'm remote, actually. I've talked to a few people. It also, you can do FT8. It has all types of integration software. I know Seth is a big FT8 guy. Obviously, you can't use it with the Icom 9700, but it does have some other radios that you can use that he doesn't have, which is the IC-705, the IC-7610 that will do HF. And of course, my Icom 9700 does not do HF, but I am able to go on sideband, DStar, anything basically I can do at my house, I can do remotely from wherever I'm at in the world. Right now, I'm only about 50, 60 miles away from my house. I got a fairly decent internet connection to my house, so I'm actually, what's the word? I'm a VPN to my local network there. But very easy to download. I already had the remote set up on my Icom 9700, which is a little bit clunky setting up at first. there's a couple website or a couple YouTube pages. I don't have any on mine particularly that shows you how to use the to set up the Icom 9700 to be able to remote into it. But I used WF View before, which is a good solid program, but it didn't have some functionality that I needed as far as getting into my what's the word I'm looking for? Into my memories, which I couldn't do. At least I couldn't figure out how to do it. But with this, I basically have full functionality. And here's the other thing: is I can update the memories as well. So that works as two different things. So I like it. It's the best so far. It is pretty expensive. I think this one's $49. And they also have what's the word? Not Mac. Yeah, not a Android, but space on a blank here. They have a iPad version of it, so works pretty well. I'm not sponsored by them by any means. I don't want to be, but I'm just letting you guys know what I'm using. And to tell you the truth, I really, really like it. Very easy to navigate through. A lot of easy options. It's a typical Mac OS operating system type of program where it's fairly basic and you can get in there and do whatever you need there to make things happen. So I'm just kind of refresh here. I probably can. I've trained my wife how to do it. So I'm going to go back on 1 Charlie here and see if I can make a few contacts here on the... Looks like somebody else jumped in there when I wasn't paying attention. On the reflector there. So I figure out where my mouse is at. This is Greg K6EGG monitoring a reflector 1 Charlie from Southern California, remote into my radio in the city of Chino, and I'm sitting in an office in Santa Monica, California. Once again, this is Greg K6EGG, also live streaming on YouTube with a link in my QRZ profile. Gotta eat, huh? I see Mark, but I don't hear him. Mark, I saw you key up KI5CYA, but I had no audio. So you want to give it a try again? Still no audio there, Mark. I don't know if you want to try some settings or anything. So I'll take a standby here on 1 Charlie. This is Greg K6EGG. So that was Mark. He might be using the same software right now, or I don't know what he did, to be honest with you. I don't want to speculate. But no audio coming out of his radio at this point in time. But I'm sure he'll get it working here in a moment. So I also want to say that I'm going to, like I said before, I'm going to try to bring my ID52 with me on my vacation. The thing is, I don't know how much time I'm going to have, and I want to do a couple disconnect days where I don't use any electronics or anything like that. So, let's see here. Nope, I don't think I hear him in there yet. I don't know if you want to try again, Mark. KI5CYA. This is Greg K6EGG in Santa Monica, California. No audio. Top of the third. All right there, Seth. Mark, your audio's still not making it through, buddy. I don't know what's going on, but don't hear you. Don't hear you at all.
K6EGG, this is K6EGG, Romeo 5 uniform. Got you loud and clear and checking in for tonight.
I hope this isn't a net, turns into a net. KC3RPU, this is Greg, K6EGG. Good evening. How you doing tonight? Looks like you're going to be getting some rain there this weekend, by the way. Try to eat my dent.
KC3 Romeo 5 uniform. Yeah, we can definitely use it. The soybeans are getting kind of dry out here, so any rain would be mostly appreciated.
How are you getting into the reflector tonight? You got a hotspot or going into a local repeater? I don't know too many local repeaters that have one Charlie on it, at least in the United States. But I'm coming in on a hotspot sitting in my office, although I'm not in my office right now. I know that sounded weird.
3 Romeo 5 uniform. Yeah, I'm using a hotspot, a Raspberry Pi hotspot, and linking through the internet. But I just bought an ID52A and got it in, and I can receive on, but still got to set it up for transmit. I was going to try that later on this afternoon.
Copy that. Yeah, I've been playing with my ID52, pardon me, a little more lately over the last couple weeks. I'm going to do some more programming on it. I really want to do the programming with the hotspot with that, where I have the reflectors built into the memory, so it will switch it, and I just go to the talk part of. I go to another memory to link the reflector and another memory to talk on the reflector, so I don't have to go through the DV menu. Because it's a little cumbersome without small radio. I'm used to doing it with my Icom 9700, which I'm using right now.
This is KC3 Romeo 5 uniform. Yeah, I copy that. Just still familiarizing myself with the ID52A, and I haven't even set it up yet. Like I said, I can receive on it, but I'm working on trying to program it, like you said. For the, to get the individual reflectors and stuff, so I can just pull them up right quick. KC3 Romeo 5 uniform.
Oh boy, I just made a mess. Copy that. Real quick, what kind of radio are you using right now to get into your hotspot?
KC3 Romeo 5 uniform. I'm using an Icom 705, and a lot of people told me that it sounds great. So I was actually a signal report from you would be nice.
You sound really good getting into a Reflector 1 Charlie. And I'll tell you what, I can really tell the difference when someone's using Icom 52. So when you get that fired up, let me know. I'll probably be able to tell the difference a little for the most part. I guess the ID52 uses a newer audio chip for it, so it sounds more natural, other than having the what's the word I'm looking for there? The pardon me, like the digital type of, I don't know, warbly sound. He's an ID right here. Watch.
KC3 Romeo 5 uniform.
Told you.
Yeah, I think the word you're looking for is a little bit more treble in it and everything, and more it is actually probably more natural. When I do regular FM mode on the ID52, like when we were doing the exercises this weekend, it came through loud and clear, and people were commenting on how clear the audio was on it. But the 705 is not bad either. So I'll turn it back to you. KC3 Romeo Papa Uniform.
Yeah, copy that. Still sounds pretty good, man. All good. All right, man. I'm going to go over to DMR for a little while and play over there before my time runs out, and I got to get back into work because I am at work right now. But I appreciate you checking in and saying hi and chatting there. KC3RPU for Greg, K6EGG, and Reflector 1 Charlie. So I'm going to try to go on some DMR.
K6EGG, KF5COA, have a copy.
Why is it delayed? Oh boy.
V6DZ.
It sounded like two you doubled there. I heard KI5, CYA, and also VE6 DZ. Mark, go ahead. You want to try it first?
Yes, thanks. I was just double checking if I was making it through. I think my audio may have been suppressed because I was linked by way of SDR control, and it was grabbing the mic. I guess I'll have my settings done correctly on for DStar interaction. But anyway, I'm here, and just want to let you know that I heard you real well. I got to do some more testing and everything, but other than that, how have you been? Over.
Good. Been pretty busy with work. This time of year is pretty busy, although I'm going to slow down after next week. I got about 6 or 7 days off, which I'm going to do some vacationing in a very tropical place of Honolulu, Hawaii. So looking forward to spending some time with the wife and Haley, and hopefully disconnect. I'm going to try to have at least 1 or 2 disconnect days when I'm over there, just so I don't do anything remotely connected to electronics at all, just to kind of hang out and just relax and step away and have some pool time and enjoy life.
Wonderful, wonderful. That's almost what I did. Again, did a mini vacation up there in Nebraska, as you saw there in the chat. Also had a chance to meet up with 5 other hams and attended one of their little club sessions. It was they're real nice and very cordial and all, and I had a good time mentioning about this channel and other little digital modes, and they're kind of more into the older radios, but they are real heavy in the CW and FT8 and everything as well. But anyways, it was a good visit. And thanks again for mentioning SDR control. Did a lot of propagation after a long day in the lake, and everyone's wiped out. But it was great. Well, I hope you have a good vacation yourself, and you'll fly safe. And with that said, I will turn it back to you. This is KI5COA wishing K6EGG a 73.
Copy that, Mark. I'm glad you had a good time there and you enjoyed yourself. I'm looking forward to doing the same. And I'm hopefully looking forward to playing with the SDR control a little further away from my house. I can almost hear myself with my HT if I'm on Simplex where I'm at, and definitely can hear myself on a repeater here, which is kind of cool to hear yourself come through. A little bit of a delay, but not too bad. But I'll take a standby and let I think I heard VE6DZ out there if you want to take it. This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf on Reflector 1 Charlie, also live streaming on YouTube right now. Top of the third. I got a little bit of time.
K6EGG, this is V6DZ, the Danger Zone, with his new OpenSlot 4 Pro cross-moding from C4FM with my FT2DR into DStar, and I'm just wondering, is it working very well on your end? This is my first cross mode from C4FM to DStar, so I think I got the settings close.
I definitely have you in there. You're sounding pretty good. The last part of your transmission got cut out, but I think you might have maybe upkeyed yourself or released your key a little bit early. But you sound really good. Do you like it? And are you able to cross mode into DMR, I'm assuming, as well from YSF or from C4FM, I'm assuming, right?
Oh, well, from C4FM, I'm supposed to be able to cross mode into P25, NXDN, the whole nine yards, the whole gamut of them. So,
I wonder if mine can do that.
This Pro isn't bad. It's not a great jump from the OpenSpot 3. It's Windows desktop thing is a little quicker than the 3. But I'm not finding a whole lot of difference between the OpenSpot 4 Pro and the 3 other. Well, of course, the battery length of time, 30 hours compared to 10. But for the most part, I think they're pretty close to the same. So don't selling your OpenSpot keys to get a 4. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand. I upgraded to the 7.17 firmware, so it should be, everything should be all up to date, and, well, as long as it's working good there, you see to your,
Oh, a lot of bit of packet loss.
Many people cross-loading in with these.
I don't actually. You know what? That's not packet. That might be a conversion error because I don't see any loss there.
You wanted to go to DSR, so we'll talk to you later. Nice talking to you, Greg. 73, 6EGG. Echo 6.
VE6DZ. This is Greg. Just to let you know, towards the end of your transmission there, I didn't see any packet loss, but you got warbled and you sounded like you were losing packet loss, but I'm not seeing any error rate on my dashboard right now. I don't think I'm seeing it, but definitely sound a little bit wild there for a little bit. I am streaming right now, so if you want to look back at like the 42-minute mark at a later date or tomorrow, whatever, when I get done, you could check it out and see what happened there. But definitely sound a little bit, it sound like some sort of data loss there, but I don't think it was, maybe it's from the conversion or something like that, but I don't see it going into reflector that way. What's up, KC3RPU? Thanks again for watching. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's yeah, I was exactly. That's why I was explaining. That's why I'm doing this too. So if people are checking stuff out, that's why Mark was able to figure out what was going on. That's why I do this. So he might have disappeared there. He might try to restart. But that got a little brutal there for the last last minute or so of his transmission. It happens from time to time. I've heard people say that I go on and off when I'm on when I transmit on 91 worldwide. Sometimes I'll get an email or two. Yeah, you sounded warbly and this and that, and I didn't see any packet loss or anything, but you weren't making it in very good. So I don't know if that's a conversion thing or, especially with this new software, it might be, I don't know, something might be going on. You just never know with all this stuff.
K6EGG, this is KG4RPU. I've got a question, Greg.
Sure, go ahead. KG4 RPU. This is Greg, K6EGG.
Hi, Greg. This is Manny from East Tennessee, near the North Carolina border. Within the last hour, I started using the Doozy software. It's by a guy out in Denmark. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but on the screen, like when I press the push-to-talk, my call sign and my info comes on the red. It's a red rectangular box. But on the right-hand side, it's another box, more rectangular, blue background. It's got the time, the call, and the reflector. And my info is not getting logged in there.
Interesting. I've never used Doozy. I gotta be honest with you. I wasn't able to make it work. So I don't know. I know what you're talking about. I've tried to get it to work, but I know I understand the functionality of it. I have something called DV Tool 2.0, and it's very similar layout to what you're talking about. But I don't know. Could it be a gateway setting thing or something like that? That could be off. If you're talking into it right now too, you sound okay.
I'm going to ask the Icom technician. That's the one that turned me on to it. I'm going to ask him tomorrow when he gets in. But can you tell me about that DV Cool? Is it software, or do you need an actual dongle hardware piece for it?
Well, I can. If you're watching the live stream, I can actually bring it up and talk through that. It's actually if you're still watching, it's a little blue USB dongle there. You definitely need hardware, and it's old. I think it came out like 6 years ago, something like that. I can't remember, 7 years ago. And of course, I say it's old in electronic terms. That's ancient. That's like 100 years in cat years. But for the most part, it's pretty smooth, and it runs on Apple, which I'm running, and I can basically do exactly the same thing I'm doing here and sound exactly the same as I'm on a radio. Like, it's very similar to the Doozy program or a DV trying to think of DV Stick, I think it's called, that software defined type radio thing. But if you give me just a quick minute, I can change over to that and see if you hear any difference there. For KC3 RPU, this is Greg, K6EGG in Santa Monica, California. Oops, I just double hit my thing here.
Okay, all right, I'll be standing by. Go ahead. KG4 RPU, standing by.
So I got to do some disconnecting here because I don't want to be connected to two different things at once. DV tool. I want to connect. I want to connect the gateway 1 Charlie. No, I wouldn't make a loop, but I can get kicked off the thingamajig here. So before I get set up, yeah, I'm all good. Oh boy. It's not let. Oh, you know what? I got to yeah, it's not letting me connect to the. I got to disconnect. Actually, I didn't have to disconnect my radio, which I did. I thought I disconnected from the. All right. Got a lot of stuff going on here. All right. So I should be able to connect to the reflector here. All right, there, KC3 RPU. This is Greg, K6EGG on DV Tool 2.1.
That sounds really clear, Greg. Call sign here is Kilo Golf 4 Romeo Papa Uniform. This is Manny. But yeah, that sounds really clear.
I'm sorry, I said the wrong call. My bad. Yeah, so this is just going directly off my computer. I was remoting into my Icom 9700 and then connecting to the reflector via my not my open spot, but my spacing out here hotspot, my Pi-Star hotspot. So this is directly into the reflector via the DV tool that I showed you on the screen. That I showed on the screen.
Where do you get one of those things?
I actually bought this one used on eBay from somebody in New Zealand, of all things. They pop up from time to time. They run about $100, but it literally, after I downloaded the drivers, it took me less than 5 minutes to set up. It's a little bit lower volume.
In the last
I could churn it up here
when
too.
I first got this 705. I was using a repeater that's only like 14 miles from the house here. Yeah, just radio via antenna to the repeater. So today's the first time that I've actually gone through the computer. So I don't need a dongle or a USB stick or anything like that. So I think between the Doozy software and my direct connect, I think I'm going to leave it at that because I don't want to be getting a bunch of dongles and stuff.
Yeah, you don't need no stinking radio for ham radio anyways. But all right, sounds good. I'm going to go back over to RF. I'm going to disconnect this thing here and just give me a quick second. This is Greg, K6EGG on Reflector 1 Charlie. Also live streaming on YouTube for KG4RPU. Yeah, it is real confusing there. I'm going to disconnect this, go back to the SDR with DStar. Don't need this right now. I'm going to quit this. I'm going to go back over to my and I'm going to connect my
link to REF001 Charlie.
Exactly right. With that comment there. Say all those call signs like 3 times in a row. Fast. All right, this is Greg, K6EGG, back on... Oops, let's try this again. All right, this is Greg, K6EGG, back on Reflector 1 Charlie on RF with my radio. Dongles are great. That was the only way I was able to...
say, Greg, you sound similar to the other time that you transmitted. Pretty close to just about the same. Over.
The funny thing is I'm talking on the same exact mic, and I'm using a computer for both of them because I don't have the radio sitting in front of me. It probably sound a little bit different if I was talking on the radio physically, but I don't have it. It's it's in my office at home. But yeah, it does sound a little bit different for the most part, unless you can't tell that someone's talking on one of them. And by the way, anybody new to the channel?
The first time that I've been on Reflector 1, and the other times I was strictly on 30 Charlie. What other reflectors do you know of that get quite a bit of activity?
Well, I got a shameless plug for my my local club. Oops, I unkeyed there by mistake. I got a shameless plug for my local club. 12 Alpha. I know it sounds weird with the Alpha. 12 Alpha is basically a group of repeaters on DStar in the Southern California area that reaches all the way up to Central California. Generally during the daytime, you hear a lot of guys driving around, but 12 Alpha, there's quite a few people on. 14 Charlie, there's quite a few people on, and there's also a couple websites. If you want to talk to somebody in a certain country, I can't remember offhand, but the Australian one and the New Zealand reflectors are pretty busy. Usually later into the evening, people getting off of work their time, so they're 18 hours ahead. So kind of do the math on that. So within probably another 3 or 4 hours, they'll start to get pretty busy. But I would say 14 Charlie's pretty busy, and 12 Charlie in the afternoon. At least I'm a shameless plug for myself, for my local club group. Although I don't hear too many people on 30 Charlie anymore. You hear truckers on 10 Charlie.
Yeah, I appreciate that, and I'm definitely going to find out why my info is not getting logged, using this doozy software. I'm looking at the web page, for the 01 Charlie, and I see your call sign. You transmitted today at 23:56 UTC, and so it's logging you, but for some reason it's not logging me. It must be in my settings. I'll find out tomorrow from the Icom tech.
So just to let you know, I'm looking at the last heard on the gateway. On like when you go to the ref001.dstargateway.org, and I can definitely see you in there. It says your call KG4 RPU East Tennessee Icom 705. So you're definitely making it in there. So I don't know what you're looking at least on your end, but I see your user message and everything like that in your time.
Hey, can you repeat the name of that web page so I can go look at it?
Sure, if I can get my mouse there. It's ref001.dstargateway.org. I'll repeat slowly again. ref001.dstargateway.org.
Hey, I'm at ref001.
Ref dot. No, ref001.dstar.
I guess there's a period after the 01.
Yes.
And then dstargateway.org. Is that it?
That's affirmative. And if you're watching the live stream on YouTube, I put a link in the chat there on the right. I don't know if you're watching or not, but you should be able just to click on that and go to it.
I'm going to get on YouTube here momentarily. Hold on.
No problem. I just wanted to let you know that it is working. My radio, because I'm not in front of it, it does, in the software that I'm using to connect to it, it doesn't put across the message, but I can see that your message is being sent to the server via that website.
What YouTube channel talking about now?
If you type in Greg, G-R-E-G-G, space K6EGG. Why the sad face there? California something? Once again, anybody new to this channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Just on here for fun.
I see it. You're wearing a baseball cap and you got headphones on.
Yep, and you should see the live. If you see the live part, just click on that, and you'll see at the top right, like Pi-Star voice dashboard for K6EGG underneath that reflector 1 Charlie. You see that?
Yep, I sure do. I sure do. And, okay, I see it.
Yeah, go ahead and click on that link on the bottom, or on the right there, and just scroll down to the bottom after you see all the different hotspots and everything connected to the reflector. You should see my call sign now, and then your call sign right after it. By the way, this is what he's going to be looking at here.
I'm looking right at it. I'm looking right at it. So, okay.
You should see it on the screen right now, too. And you should see it on my screen there, too. I'll have to move this up a little bit so you can actually see it. It says last heard right there, and you can see the KG4 RPU and everything like that. Holy moly.
Must be something with the DOOSY software, because wherever it is supposed to be getting logged in, it is working. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, you're definitely working there, man. Sometimes stuff doesn't show on your screen, but I use that dashboard to double check. You can actually click on my call sign and see where my radio location is. I have the manual GPS set. The other thing also you'll see at the top on the where the what's it called? Where you see the REF 001. If you just change those numbers to 030, and it'll bring you to the 30 Charlie dashboard, so you can see whatever whatever reflector you're in. You can go in to their dashboard and see if everything is connecting the way that you would like it to connect to. All right, Mark, you take care. 73s. Oh boy, that didn't sound too good.
This dashboard is in your website, right? This Pi-Star digital voice dashboard for your call sign.
The dashboard you're seeing on my live stream right now, that's my dashboard and from my house. The one that's in the link on the right is the dashboard for the gateway.
It's got your name and your call sign with a yellow background.
Yeah, yes. If you click on that link, that's the dashboard for the reflector, not mine. But the one you see on the screen is mine. That's not publicly available. I guess I could.
But what I just clicked on, I don't see my... There's only one column in the middle, for module C. And I don't see my call sign anywhere on there.
Come on. So basically what you need to do is go to the scroll all the way down. You'll see let me see here. I'm all the way down right now. You'll see remote users. Just keep on scrolling all the way down till you see the last heard station there. And you should see yourself there.
station is Gary from Montclair, California. But I don't see my info anywhere on there.
Oh boy. All right, so you're on that dashboard, right? Have you gone all the way to the very bottom and looked to see where it says last heard in orange there?
Yes, I do see it now. It's towards the top of the last heard category of that section. Yep, I see it.
Yep, that's all you. So you basically you just mark that page, and then if you just want to change the numbers where it says REF001, put in 030, and you can see who's on the dashboard there. So that's what I've been doing just to see what I have is going to the server is showing up. But you're definitely working. Just may not be working on your side to see that it's leaving okay.
Wait, when I made a bookmark, it was a different wording other than the URL wording. So you know about that, right?
That I don't know. I named my own bookmark, so whatever it may have came up automatically. I don't know what it did.
When you do the bookmark, it says D plus space.
What's up, Lawrence?
But the URL is ref001.dstargateway.org.
That's affirmative, yes. That's what I have.
You've been a great help, and like I said, this is the first time in a week and a half that I've been into DStar. That's how long I've had this Icom. First time that I've gone through the computer. I know that the 14-mile away repeater goes through the internet, but this is the first time that I've actually plugged the radio into the computer. Over.
Copy that. Well, it's working there good for you. And I don't know if you have an account with YouTube or whatever, just don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Much will be appreciated. I just on here helping people out and just enjoying the hobby and talking to people in the chat. So I'm just doing this for fun. I'm not looking for payment or anything like that, or asking for donations. So much will be appreciated there. I need to go use the restroom. What inning are we in? We're in the end of the fourth.
Donations over $1 million will be accepted, V6EGG.
Copy that. If anybody's rich out there, you know where to find me. I'm gonna take a standby. I'm gonna get off the radio here for just a minute. I got to go to the little ham radio room. And I'm going to come back, and I'm going to be on 91 Worldwide. This is Greg, K6EGG. You have a good day there, or good evening there, KG4RPU. And Gary, VE6DZ. Maybe I'll hear you over on 91 Worldwide. Holy moly, I got to go to the bathroom because I had too many of these.
Okay, well, sounding good. I'm on the D74 right now to give you a rough idea, so let's just, of course, do the same OpenSWAT 4 Pro, and I'm just wondering if I'm getting a little R2D2 on this one there, or if it's nice and clean going straight through the DStar.
I see you there, W7MC. You sound very good. All right, I got to step off or I'm going to explode here. This is Greg, K6EGG. All right, so I'm going to set this over to...
You just took another drink of water. I saw that. K6EGG. Catch you later.
Well, there you go. So I'll be back in just a minute. I'm trying to figure out how I can get on something here. I don't have just a... Oh, yeah, I do. All right, so I'll be back in just a minute. I'm going to go over to 91 Worldwide and Allstar. Somebody's breaking up there. So I just got to change the memory here real quick. Get over to Allstar. Sorry, yeah, get over to Allstar. For some reason, I can't connect to...
Florida. Fern Park, Florida, just north of Orlando. You're coming loud and clear.
K5NO.
Back to you.
So I'll be back in just a minute. I'll leave this here for you.
Alpha from K5 November Oscar.
No problem. The Kilo 5 November Oscar. Name is Noel out of Trinidad and Tobago in the West Indies here. Nice to make your acquaintance. They're saying good afternoon here from the West Indies here.
Okay, Noel. It's nice to meet you. Okay, on QTH, Trinidad and Tobago, West Indies. Sounds great. No problems whatsoever. Okay, 73's Noel. Take care. All the best. Have a great week and stay safe. 904 Quebec Alpha from K5 November Oscar. 73's.
Thanks much, Mark. Kilo 5 November Oscar 904 Quebec Alpha out of Trinidad and Tobago. 73's.
Victor 5 Delta Juliet. Calling Bravo Victor 5 Delta Juliet. This is K5NO, Kilowatt 5, Noe, Ontario. Kilo 5 November Oscar. This is Oscar.
All right, I'm back here. Sorry for that. Nature calls, I gotta run. Yeah, I'm sure you guys understand. Yeah, I'm on Allstar, but I'm on 91 Worldwide right now.
Yes, I do. Ocean Hotel.
So that's
2,
K5NO.
Charlie November Delta. OH2CND. This is K5NO. Good morning to you from good evening in Fern Park, Florida. Fern Park, Florida, the QTH, just north of Orlando. You're coming in loud and clear. The name is Mark, Mexico Alpha Radio Canada. And nothing less. I'm at the Assisted Living Center in my apartment, and all is well. So back to you.
See, that's another thing here, all right? This is what I was going to talk about, what I talked about earlier. So now you got guys in assisted living center that, you know, they probably wouldn't be able to do ham radio, and now they can with a hotspot and stuff like that. So I think that's pretty cool.
I wake up too early this time, but anyway.
Just think about you end up having to go to like a old folks home, and you end up just sitting in your room and you lose all your hobby and everything like that. It's the only thing that that's keeping you going, and then you know, you'd probably lose your mind. So it's pretty cool that this, at least this side of ham radio, you can still be a part of stuff. Just to let you know, I'm also monitoring, if I can bring this up here, WebView, the, boy, that's blurry.
The name is Risco, R-I-S-C-O. The name, hello, Risco. This is K5.
Looks like hose line there. So I'm on Allstar, but I'm on, I'm cross-moding into
P-O-R-V-O-O.
91 worldwide. Worldwide, everybody.
Got it right?
Oh boy, I lost my mouse.
I met
There we
the
go.
Assisted Living Center. I used to live in Winter Springs, Florida.
I know exactly where that's
for 3
at.
decades with my wife, Harriet. But a year and a half ago, Harriet passed away. And after the funeral, my wife's brother suggested retirement communities. I went to Fern Park and fell in love with it. So here I am. Not much over there. Things are fine and okay on your time. Yeah, the time is 8:34.
And once again, anybody new to the channel today, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Sounds like he's going to make some contacts in here, so I'm going to move away. Gosh, I can't find my mouse here. I think I'm going to go over to just some local 142, 146.520 stuff.
Yes, because it's very early in the morning and just wake up. And I got your call sign and then I call you. So if
What's up, Andy? 91 worldwide is why am I not hearing that? Oh boy. I might have to disconnect for a moment. Why am I not hearing that? Oh, because it's still on. Allstar for some reason. It didn't connect. One, two. Gotta turn my power up. 91 worldwide is DMR. Andy, it's great to see you in there. Doing good. I'm actually remoting into my radio. I'm sitting in an office in an office in a cubicle in Santa Monica, California, and remoting into my Icom 9700 right now. I hope all is well with yourself. Probably got another 20 minutes before I have to get going, but I'm going to try some local 142, 146.520. This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring 146.520, City of Chino. Hanging out, seeing if anybody's on frequency. K6EGG.
Kilowatt, Echo 6, Zulu Golf Radio, Dale, Little Saigon.
Little Saigon is actually Santa Ana. Hey, Dale, ZGR, good to hear you in there. Just remoting in again. Also doing a stream right now. Was testing stuff out earlier when I was chatting with you there. How's it going in your world?
Same old. But we have an inversion in, I think, at the moment. So you're probably making it down into Point Loma and beyond.
That would be great if I could make a long contact there. I would love to hear that. You made a Point Loma contact there a few minutes ago or something?
Yeah, earlier. You know, he said I was 60 over S9. And then about 4 or 5 days ago, I talked to somebody in Visconso.
Where the heck is that?
Off Highway 8, 50 miles inland from San Diego.
I guess that's
on
how
the way
you know.
to Yuma. And that was a great contact. I was S6 down there. Lots of fun. Back to you.
So I'm going to undo the squelch there. Copy that. Well, I'm hoping if anybody hears us down in San Diego or maybe in Ventura, who knows where it's opened up at, feel free to jump in and say hi. This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf. I'm on the...
Well, sounds like your remote's working good. And I'll say good afternoon.
20 minutes.
Get back to my program here. KE6 Zulu Golf Radio, Little Saigon.
Copy that, Dale. This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf. Thanks for getting back to me there. I heard somebody out there calling my call sign there. You want to try again? This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf in the city of Chino. It's probably good contact. I hear somebody calling my call sign, but you're just right at the noise floor. I can't hear you. If you're wondering if you can hear me, I'm also doing a live stream on YouTube. Just type my call letters into the YouTube search engine, Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf. I kind of heard your call letters in there again. It's DUO. All right, man. Yeah, for some reason we don't have a good connection tonight. And Don, you changed your profile picture on your QRZ profile there. Look at that. I don't know when you changed it, but looks good. Let's see if some propagation's in. I lost my mouse.
Hands, helping hands.
Hey, Don, you see Andy in there? Lots of open hams. This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf. Remotely into my radio from Santa Monica in Chino. This is Greg, K6EGG. 73s, Don. Good to hear you in there.
It's speaking too fast for me, man. We are on amateur radio.
Yes, we are on amateur radio.
And we love it. As I hear is K6
JQZ. They call me Jacuzzi. Who am I thinking with?
Who said we love it?
Santa Monica, you're bouncing off the back of my beam. That's interesting. What are you running? What kind of rig do you have? Over. K6EGG.
I don't know where he came from. Oh boy. So that guy's in Santa Monica, and I'm actually in Santa Monica right now. Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf, remote base, city of Chino, sitting in an office in Santa Monica, about 2 miles north of the Chino airport.
Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf and 7 UFT. How you doing, Greg?
Monica.
Super close.
Super duper close. This almost sounds like CB.
Really? I'll have to look at my map. I know my pilot, ex-pilot.
What is going on with this dude? Hey Dana, nice to hear you in there on analog here.
Yeah, Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf and 7 UFT. Just wanted to say hi to you and everybody in the group. You're sounding really good, Greg. It's almost like you're nearby.
Yeah, curious where you are. This is K6EGG. I'm above Cal State LA, 710 and Valley Boulevard, up in the hills, 900 feet. Where are you located? Over.
Who's he talking to? I think he might be hearing somebody that we can't hear, Dana. I hope all is good. I heard somebody else in there too that sounded pretty close. This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf, remote base, city of Chino, and I'm physically sitting in Santa Monica.
Are you mobile or a base station?
I guess you're talking to me. I am a base station in Chino, but I'm remoting in, and I'm sitting in Santa Monica.
How interesting. Yeah, well, yeah, I'm up here in the upstation.
My brain hurts.
I'm not moving around right now. So, good contact, amazing signal, figuring they're coming off the back of my beam. But if your remote is in Chino, is that right?
That's affirmative. My Icom IC-9700 is sitting on my desk in my office at my house.
Wow, great signal, great audio. That's extent of the range, I would think, with the remote. I have the
I put the squelch on, Lawrence. Don't be a sad ham.
But great signal, OM.
I was trying to see if anybody was coming in way in the background.
Again, is K6EGG.
Oh, man, this is rough. The call letters are Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf. Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Copy that. K6EGG.
Is that better, Lawrence?
I'm in the book.
Copy that. I was just seeing if San Diego propagation was in right now. I know ZGR was talking about the possibility of that the last couple days. So, but yeah, 7, 10, and 10 is a pretty decent long contact for that location there from where I'm at. What's up, John? Nice to see you in there.
Yeah.
Copy that. Thank you for the contact. I appreciate it. I'm going to see if I can make a couple quick contacts before I take off. Hopefully down in San Diego area, but it doesn't sound like it's coming in right now. Thanks again for the contact. This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf on 146520. Remote base in Chino. Maybe that's who I was hearing there, John. I think I heard a Zulu Echo in there. This is K6EGG, City of Chino. You guys catch his call letters? All I caught was Zulu Echo. You want to try again? This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf. Echo Golf Golf, City of Chino. Guess he's not making it in. So I'll put the squelch back on so it doesn't kill your ears. And I totally understand. I got it blasting in my ears. It feels like someone's sticking toothpicks in my ear. N7 UFT, you still in there? This is Greg, K6EGG. And John, you should be coming in just fine.
Good afternoon/evening, Greg. How you doing? N7 UFT.
I've talked to you on 5.2 with no problem. Doing good. Just at the work QTH right now. Getting ready to probably wrap it up here in about 15, 20 minutes. But you're sounding good here and on my radio. Actually, I haven't talked to you on my bass in a while, I think, right?
We did a couple of days ago. Yeah, you missed the opening again. It was about 11:13 this morning, and just like I did the other day, I was getting stations all over the place. I was going to call you, but I thought you were going to let me know when you're on the way to work.
I'm sorry. I actually was on my way to work during that time, but I'm sorry I missed it. Maybe I'll catch it. I'll be on the way to work by about the same time tomorrow, so we'll try it again.
Yeah, I got a contact up in, believe it or not, San Francisco. I thought it was a joke, but I looked them up on QRZ. So we're getting some of these little atmospheric openings every so often. Sporadic E is good on 6 meters, so it's kind of cool.
Did you make the contact in San Francisco on 6 meters or on 2 meters here on 146520?
On 6 meters this morning.
Copy that. All right, cool. I'm going to try, I'm going to QSY over to a sideband and see if I can make a couple contacts. I don't know if John can go over there, KG6 USS. But I'm not running any power barefoot, but I am 100 watts right now.
Well, your deviation is great. You're sounding really good, Greg. So good talking to you again, and let me know when we want to get together again, and we'll talk to you later. So 73, everyone. We'll talk later on. N7 UFT, clear.
Copy that, Dana. N7 UFT. I'll send you a text when I'm on my way home. It should be probably within the next hour and a half or so. This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf on 146520. Also, currently live streaming right now on YouTube with a link in my QRZ profile. Probably not that many people listening.
Well, one thing, Greg, just to let you know, you're about 2 to 3 seconds delay. It's the best I've ever heard. N7 UFT.
Wow, that's not bad. Pretty impressive. I got pretty decent internet, but I have pretty good internet in my house. So, all right, I'm going to QSY over to upper sideband and see if I can make some contacts. I'm a little bit bummed. I was hoping to make some contacts on the 2 meter side, far away. I'm on 144-200, John. $144-200. Yeah, I guess I have some pretty good internet here. I guess I got some pretty good internet here. Oh, what's that coming from?
Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf and 78T for radio check.
As soon as I can find my PTT, yeah, you're sounding good here. How am I sounding on 2-meter sideband?
Full quieting, loud and clear, best I've ever heard you, man. I didn't want to take up the airwaves here, but thought I'd give you contact. And tell everybody, give Greg a contact on here. There should be good propagation. So thanks, Greg. See you again. And 7UT.
See if I can give John a call there. KG6USS out in Phelan. Once again, KG6USS out in Phelan. You got a copy on Greg. K6EGG, City of Chino remote base. I do have a copy on you there. Sounded pretty good. I don't know why I didn't get a copy on the 2-meter FM side. Excellent. Let me know when you get it going, and just let you know, my in-law that lives down the street from you there in Phelan is studying for her test, and hopefully she's going to be on the air by the end of the summer. And I'm also thinking about putting a remote base up there as well. She said I can feel free to do that.
That'd be awesome. No doubt about it. I've been trying to get you on DStar there. Terrific with that. Trying to figure it all out and getting a lot better with it, though. Right?
Copy that. I probably will be, if there's no net on the Papa system, I'll be on 12 Alpha, 1-2 Alpha, 12 Alpha. So I'll be talking to hopefully Dana N7 UFT.
What time?
Say again there, John?
What time will you be on 12 Alpha?
I got to be honest, I don't have an exact time because it depends on when I get off of work. I'm hoping by 7:30. It should be between 7:30 and 8:30 at some point. As long as they don't have a net, which I'm looking right now, I should be on 12 Alpha.
Okay, copy that. All right, Greg, hey, finally being able to talk to you again. Geez. I talked to, QSA up here. He was in Big Bear here last week or so. And I was able to get a good contact on him from up here in Big Bear. So, all right, Greg, K6EGG, KG6USS, I'm Digit 73, so you can get the hell out of the office and go home.
Oh, I wish I can go home. I still got at least another hour and a half. But and it looks like the Papa system has a net starting at 8 p.m. So I don't know if that's going to work, but we'll find out. If not, we could try it tomorrow around the same time. So KG6USS. This is Greg, K6EGG, remote base, City of Chino from Santa Monica. Oops, I left it keyed by mistake. It looks like they got an all mode net. On all the different reflectors, 12A, everything. So I don't know if I'll be able to get on there. All right, see if I can make another contact here on 144-200 upper sideband from the City of Chino. This is Greg, K6EGG, remote base. Anybody out there on frequency by chance? Once again, anybody new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Just out here having a good time on right now on 2 meter. Normally on digital modes all throughout the world. So it's good to hear some familiar voices out there like John, KG6USS. I'm going to try to go on another frequency real quick that is popular out here, usually this time of night. This is Greg, K6EGG on 144.250 upper sideband, City of Chino. This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring 144.250 upper sideband, remote base, City of Chino. All right, nothing heard on that one. I'm going to go back to 5.2 real quick and see if I hear anything local. I don't hear anybody talking on there. Nope. I don't hear anybody at all talking on 5.2, which is strange. Second here, just gotta double check something. All right. So, right now, if I can get this thing set the way I want it. John, it was great talking to you if you're still watching. Trying to get this radio in the right spot. All right. Thank you for watching the Greg K6EGG live stream. Sorry for the moving that, making you dizzy there with the moving screen. I really appreciate everybody watching tonight here. Once again, just out here having a good time. And I saw some new people out here tonight watching, which is good. I was glad to help out Will, I believe, in Tennessee. Hopefully we'll be able to chat with him again.
Simplex station, try it again, K6EGG.
Sorry for being loud.
Yeah, KE6 Zulu Golf Romeo Dale here in Little Saigon.
Little Saigon. So anyways, I'm going to try to come on tomorrow.
Wow, that's a pretty good clip. How am I making it to Chatsworth? Give me a signal
Chatsworth
report.
is pretty good. I'm going to disconnect there. But anyways, I appreciate everybody watching here on the live stream tonight. I'm going to try to come back. Sorry about the movement again. Tomorrow, about the same time, it'll be about 7:10, 7:15 Eastern, or 4:15 or 4:10 Pacific time. Just adjust to wherever you're at. I'm in Southern California. Don't know about Saturday and Sunday at this point, but we'll see. If so, I'll be coming on Saturday afternoon my time, close to 1 or so, 1:30 p.m. But that might change. But definitely, I'm going to try tomorrow about the same time on a Friday night. So just to let you know, I'm also, for those of you that don't really normally watch, I normally do this from my office in my ham shack, actually, in my house in the city of Chino, and I'm about 50 or so miles away west in Santa Monica, California, just about 6 or 7 blocks away from the ocean, which I get a nice ocean breeze. I'm going to actually go out there for a little walk here in just a minute before we get started again. For work, at least. I'm kind of on my lunch break, so to speak. So anyways, thanks again for watching. Hope to be on tomorrow about the same time. This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf from Santa Monica, California, saying good night.